everybody, welcome back to another crafting class with me, Aviva, your art director from the Asner Family Center. Alright, today we are going to be doing something so wonderful. You are going to need a clean space, an easy to clean space as well, because we are getting very hands-on with a lot of different textures and fun materials, okay? A lot of these materials you should have in your house. We always try and make sure all of our projects are very accessible to everyone, whether you are staying safe at home or living your daily life and able to go to the craft store and such. If you don't have any of these materials, you can find most of them at your local grocery store or any online delivery service. So, today we are making fluffy slime. So I know in the past you're going to be like, oh Viva, we've done that already, but we haven't. We've made Play-Doh, we've made GAC, we've made so many other cool, fun, textured little experiments here at our class. But today we are going to be making something so wonderful, so magical, and it's going to be so great. And so we have a few materials that you're going to need today. So you are going to be needing Elmer's glue. So specifically the white one, white Elmer's glue, shaving cream. You're going to be needing food coloring of any color you'd like. You can make a few batches of this fluffy slime and make a whole bunch of different colors and make a cool galaxy unicorn foam paint. You're going to need a little cup of water and baking soda, a measuring bowl, some saline solution, contact solution. It's a lot safer than using borax, like a lot of slime companies use. Definitely paper towels, like always. And finally, a bowl and something. This is just a tray to make sure my table doesn't get super dirty. So newspaper or whatever you have around your house, and something to mix with. Unless you're just gonna go for it and put your hands in there and mix it around, which is also super fun. All right, so let's get into it. Alrighty, so today what we're going to be starting out with is I'm going to be showing you our materials. So we've already talked about some of the materials we're going to be needing, but here are some of the exact measurements that you are going to be needing for our fluffy slime recipe. So I am going to leave us here for a moment. You can take your little screenshot if you're going to be watching this later on and trying this project after you watch this video. And now we can get into it, okay? So I'm going to keep this right up here in the corner. Let's scooch all of our stuff over and let's roll those sleeves up because it's going to get a little messy. Alrighty, so we've got our bowl ready to go. And let's start thinking about our first ingredient, which is 2/3 cup of Elmer's glue. So now let's get our glue together and our measuring cup. I'm going to scooch my bowl over so there's no spillage. And we are going to be pouring our Elmer's glue. So 2/3. That's a lot of slime. All right, so we got a nice pour, 2/3 of Elmer's glue. You pour that right in there. All right. You can also use your spoon, scrape off that excess amount. All right, now let's get a 1/2 cup of baking soda. So this is going to be a little gluey, but that's okay. It's all going to mix together in the end anyways. So let's find a 1/2 cup and let's fill it up. We got our baking soda. Alrighty, pour that on in there. And now we're going to add our water as well. We are going to be needing oh, I'm kind of tasting it in the air. Make sure to close your mouth when you're pouring that baking soda. Okay. So now a 1/4 cup of water. Okay. Don't want it too watery. You really want it to be fluffy and hold together. Okay. So let's now take a moment to mix this up, because it gets a little tricky if you leave all the mixing for the end. So let's take what we have so far and mix that up. Should look like kind of like a yogurty kind of consistency right now. And now we're going to add the best part, which I think is the shaving cream. All right, and the shaving cream is what's going to give us our fluffiness, okay? So we want to make sure that if you want a lot of fluff to your slime, you can add about 3 cups, and I'm going to add about 2.5 maybe. We'll see. Let's see how it goes. Just spray it on in there and watch it grow. Give it a good shake if it's not coming out. Ooh, poke, poke. Ooh, it's so squishy. Let's see. Whoa. Let's plop it in there. You might need a spoon to scrape it out. Ooh, look at all that. Looks like a cloud. I think clouds that are fluffy are called like cilionimbus or something like that. We've been having such beautifully cloudy days that all of our skies have kind of looked like what we've got in our bowl here. Super fluffy. Okay, so now we've got our shaving cream in there. Let's mix that up into our previous mixture. Ooh, so fluffy. All right, and we're saving our contact solution for the very end, because that's what actually is going to help kind of condense all of our mixture and make it into something that's a little bit less sticky. Won't stick to our hands as much. All right, really want to make sure all of those liquids that were at the bottom of the shaving cream are really mixed in there. But look how fluffy that is. Oh, my goodness. You know, and it looks so delicious like whipped cream, but do not eat this. I know it looks like a lot of fun, but just let's just not. You should have snacks on the side if you're hungry. It's always good to eat before you craft. Sometimes your craft looks very delicious. All right, so that looks pretty mixed in. All right, and now we can add in our food coloring. This part's so much fun. I'm going to be doing pink today to match our beautiful little tray that we have underneath. Definitely make sure your sleeves are rolled up for this part, because, I mean, food coloring does come out of clothes, but you just want to be careful. You can add as many drips or as little drips as you want. If you want a more pigmented foam, then you can add a few more drips. All right, I added a good amount. I like pink a lot. Ooh, let's mix that in. Ooh, I might even need more. Ooh, pretty. Might have needed a bigger bowl too. Let's add a few more drips. Ooh. I'll stop talking so you can fast forward this part.
So I think one project you're going to have to try is find edible slime.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be awesome. Ew, and then I have to eat it on camera. Gross.
It's probably something like Jell-O and whipped cream.
Yeah, something like that. But you wouldn't be able to touch it though, would you? Maybe there's like another type of like boraxy kind of liquid that you can eat. Okay. All right. Our pink color is looking very beautiful right now. I can't really lift it up or I'll get all slimy. Because right now you can see it's still very liquidy, and our saline solution, our contact solution, is what's going to really help us out. So if you need a paper towel, now's the best time to use it. All right, and we are going to pour in about 1.5 tablespoons of contact solution. You know, the more contact solution you use, the less sticky it'll be. So I'm just gonna kind of go for it. I'm just gonna eyeball it here. Ooh, just squeeze it on in here. You know, and you know what? I might just even take the cap off. Ooh, I actually don't think that's a possibility. So let's just pour that in. You got a nice squirt going on here. All right, that's about 1.5. All right, and you can see that it's already starting to condense with that contact solution. I'm going to keep it nearby so it can really start to connect together. All right. Ooh. See, it's starting to really come together here. Let's add a little bit more for the edges here. Right, and now is the time that it might be even easier, I realize, if we just kind of just go for it. Let's dump it onto the table. Ooh, a nice dump. All right, I'm just gonna put that there. Whoa! See, this is why you want something to kind of work on. But, you know, this is where you kind of add more saline solution as you go, contact solution, and you can really just gauge it from there because you can see it's already starting to become a little bit less sticky. But if you don't want it to stick to your hands at all, you just keep on adding contact solution until it really comes together. So I'm going to make sure that it's all mixed up properly, and then we'll come back together. So now we have our beautiful fluffy slime. It is a little bit more liquidy than I'd like, but you know, crafts are all about experimentation and trying something out for the first time, and then maybe trying again a second time, kind of adjusting our recipe. So take what you will with this recipe here. I am going to get a little jar that I have here. It says little fluffy slime, so get a little jar, do some decorating on the outside if you'd like. I put a little logo on the front, and so you're just gonna fill up your jar so you can use it later on, and so it doesn't go bad. So I'm gonna put my little cloud mixture in here, and now you can make a bunch of other colors if you'd like, and yeah, that's gonna be about it. Let's make sure that it all fits in here. But just to finish off this very fun and hands-on experiment today, I just want to let you know that doing projects like this, fun, sensory, kind of based projects are so beneficial to you and whoever you're doing it with, because, you know, really focusing on our senses, and all 5 of them, sometimes if you're doing a lot of different types of sensory play, you know, gives people a better awareness of themselves and the world around you. So, you know, try a lot of these different projects. If you've got materials at home, use the internet as your source. You know, there's so many different cool crafts online that you can do and that we do here in class. So, you know, get creative, get a little bit messy. That's okay sometimes, and realize that sometimes your experiment doesn't go always how you planned. But I actually really like my fluffy slime, and I'm gonna go share some with my brothers because I know they love to squish and feel things. All right, so I'll see you next time. Send me pictures of your fluffy slime. I'd love to see them. Send them to me at aviva@edasnerfamilycenter.org. See you next time. Bye.